Welcome one and all to, I think, the what episode are we on? Of the 2025-26 off season. I think we're on the part 2 of the off season. This is going to serve more as a recap, but, yeah, let's see what we did here. So I think last time we were stopping by Christmas, I'm pretty sure. So let's see what we had. Well, not much here. We had Jorge Polanco finally signed for us. That was the first major thing that happened. He was a one-time All-Star in 2019, and that is it. He signed a $7.5 million 1-year contract. Seth Lugo, I think we're maybe trying to go after. He signed with the Mets. Pretty big contract for him. I'll just show you that there. Then you have the Tampa Bay Rays, which I rejected the trade. Johnny DeLuca would have headed to us with Mark Payton. DeLuca would apparently... This actually would have been a decent enough trade, but I think Mark Payton... Actually, I think I read it wrong, but certainly we should have gotten this trade, but I kind of didn't look at it that much. Nathan Eovaldi was also... We were also then offered Nathan Eovaldi a contract around mid-January. And what else do we have? Shirley Combs found Hector Smith. He's decent enough, whatever. What else happened? David Cabral, who was an international player, now of course signed, but at the time he was just interested. Trade proposal, which we rejected here. And then Clayton Kershaw, who I think I might have tried getting, ended up signing with the Houston Astros. He has been a pretty successful player for a while here, I guess. And then there's David Cabral, who finally signed. And then John Garza, who was I think the pitcher we were going after for a while. It's gonna be pretty useful for our rotation, I suppose. He is a pretty new player, Eric Fetty, who was doing well last year. Mitch Keller, who's one of my favorite, who's a Pirates player. Brandon Woodruff, and yeah, Noah Schultz. Pretty good rotation overall for next year. Trade proposal from the Marlins. Let's actually look at this, because I don't think I did yet. Nick Bitsko and some international money. I'm going to reject it. I don't really... Actually, Bitsko isn't really good enough, at least to me, to really warrant doing the trade at all, and the international money we could potentially use. So I don't want to do it. Hall of Fame money. Hall of Fame. No one made it in. I think I voted for I don't know what exactly my ballot was. I'm not sure I'm able to look at it, but I know I had a couple players like Leon there who didn't make it. No one made it in. The players I had that eventually were knocked out, I think the only one was David Wright. He ended up being knocked out third year, 4.1, less than 5%, therefore he got knocked out. I think a couple of these players got pretty unfair. Nick Caucus maybe should have gotten in. But maybe David Wright as well, but he wasn't really as consistent as he really should have been. Other than that, though, that's really about it. The rest of the players, like I say, along with that, Manny Ramirez is gone, 10th year. Kind of makes sense. And then, of course, John Garza here, inked deal, finally. There you go. Overall, I guess I'll just see if anything else happens before spring training, and that might honestly be it. I don't have a lot, really, to happen, honestly, so far. Alright, so we have Nathan Eovaldi. I'll just show you what he wanted here. He wanted this from us. He apparently got the Royals to get a good offer for him. Yeah, I think I'm good. Honestly, anything over 20 million, especially 3 years for Nathan Eovaldi, is definitely gonna go down. Yeah, I think I'm good. And also looking at his player profile, he's not that good to where I think he's gonna stay that level. He's fragile, injury proneness. Yeah, I think this is a bad idea. So we're just gonna not offer him a contract. Other than that, nothing else has really happened. The preseason began, which I guess I could end the episode there, but I'll just sim to spring training if I have time. Only 4 minutes though, which is a pretty short episode. So yeah. Bye for now. A little update as Nathan Eovaldi has officially signed for the Arizona Diamondbacks. Pretty unfortunate, but it is the way it is. He was an all-star, I think, in 2023. However, he's just kind of old at this point. I don't want to deal with it. So yeah, he's gone. Here's our potential lineup. I don't know. Actually, I think this is just for spring training, maybe. I don't know, but O'Neal Cruz is on the team. I forgot about that. I forgot I think traded for him. But yeah. Anyway, I'll just sim till spring training, and I'll see you guys back later. What, is that it? No, we still have like 9 days out of our baseball. Anyway, I'll see you guys back when spring training begins. Okay, so now we are at spring training. And I think that's going to be it. We'll look at the first preseason predictions here just to kind of get a vague idea of what and where they expect the White Sox to be. I'm expecting a lower mid type team. I don't expect us to be great this year, but I am expecting at least like 70, 80 wins, somewhere in that. Regardless, see where Altiport Baseball expects us to be, just kind of judging based off whatever. They're expecting us to be like barely better, which it kind of sucks. I do think we have a slightly better team for sure. I mean, just looking at what we have, we should certainly be a lot better. We'll see if that ends up being the case. The issue might be pitching. We don't have that great of pitching, and you certainly need good pitching to make the playoffs. But I'm just hoping like we can maybe compete for like a wild card, maybe. Like I don't think that's really gonna happen, but we'll see. We'll see if we have anyone in the top hitters and pitchers. Overall, looking like they expect the Orioles to win the AL East, Tigers to win the AL Central, and Rangers to win the AL West. Expecting the top hitter to be Wyatt Langford of the Texas Rangers and top pitcher to be Corbin Burnes of the Boston Red Sox. Alright, we have no one in either hitters or pitchers, so it doesn't really shock me there. National League, we have Atlanta Braves expected to win the NL East. NL Central is expected to go to the Pirates. What the hell happened there? I'm looking at this roster. Any interesting players or changes? Brian Reynolds, pretty good. Henry Davis turned his career around, apparently at least a little bit, which I'm kind of shocked by. Lonnie White Jr., not much to say there. Brandon Pelt, Everson Pereira, Joey Ortiz. Joey Ortiz is pretty good. He, in real life, plays for the Brewers, and Hayes, rounding out there. And then here's the pitching of Carlos Means is apparently really good in this game. Paul Skeens as well. Paul Skeens. Jared Jones as well. Braxton Ashcraft, Sam Bachman, and Drew Thorpe. Overall, pretty great rotation there. And I guess that's how they're going to win. I don't know. Brewers are pretty close behind their tail. We'll see if the Pirates actually win the NL Central. Yeah, crap. What was I doing there? Anyways, NL West, LA Dodgers at 103 games. They're expected to probably do the best out of any teams in the regular season. Fair enough there. Top hitter, you have Corbin Carroll for the Arizona Diamondbacks, who are expected 88 wins. And for the top pitchers, you have Yoshinobu Yamamoto, expected to be the best pitcher for the LA Dodgers. And overall, I guess that's it. I guess we'll go over. We'll go over that when we get to the actual start scene, which I guess I could do here, but honestly, I'm not sure how much time I have. Actually, you know what? Yeah, we'll see. We'll see if I can get to regular season. And yeah, here we go. And here we are at opening day. For the players promoted from the International Complex, I immediately unsigned this guy, released him. Jerry Reinsdorf, the snake that he is, expects us to have a even record. And we are, of course, taking on the LA Angels in our first game. Here's their overall players. They have Logan O'Hoppe, who's apparently really good, along with Nolan Shanywell, Mike Trout, Chase Silseth, and Reed Detmers. That's their top 5 players there. Pitching lineup for our first game is Noah Schultz versus Chase Silseth. There's their pitching lineup there. Overall, it's a pretty evenly matched affair, I'd say. We're not really that good, and they're not really that good, so whatever. For the top prospect list, we have no one in the top 10. Number 1, however, is Daniel Montesino from the San Diego Padres, followed by Max Anderson from Detroit, Ethan Salas, again from the Padres. Apparently, he's already on the Major League team. Norihito Mori from the Miami Marlins, Demario Bermia from the Diamondbacks, Alec Blair from the Rockies, Juan Amarante from the Red Sox, Cade Morris from the Mets, Alex Fry Planes from Baltimore, and Walker Jenkins from the Marlins. Opening day, of course, we are taking on the LA Angels, as mentioned previously. Let's look at the updated predictions. We're now expected not even to be dead last, tied with the Royals. I guess for last, technically, but whatever, I'll take it. With 73 wins and 89 losses. Hopefully, we can do at least a little bit better than that. Hopefully, we'll see. And other than that, nothing really changes here hitter-wise. For new expected winners, you have Red Sox for the AL East, Twins for the AL Central, and Rangers for the AL West. We have Langford still expected to be the top hitter, and Tanner Houck expected to be the top pitcher. NL East, you have Atlanta Braves, NL Central, Chicago Cubs, and NL West with the LA Dodgers. Top hitters, you have Atlanta, with Ronald Acuna Jr. for the NL, and in the NL for top pitcher, you have Justin Steele. Looking at our lineup entering opening day, here it is. Chandler Simpson leading off at second base. Second up, you have Samuel Basallo at catcher. Colson Montgomery at third base. O'Neill Cruz, right field, number 4. Or, no, he's not number 4, whatever. Fifth, you have you have the DH, designated hitter, Randy Arozarena. Left field, Samuel Zavala, 6th on the lineup. Seventh, you have Ron Ramos, first baseman. 8th, you have Jude Fabian at center field. And at the end, you have Edmundo Sosa from ending off the lineup at shortstop. Rotation, you have Noah Schultz leading off and will be starting opening day. John Garza, you have second on the rotation. Then you have Brendan Woodruff, Mitch Keller, and Eric Fetty. Hopefully Fetty can channel in some of his 2024 whatever. Actually, I don't think he was that good. He was pretty decent, I guess, that year. Closer, we have Jordan Leisure and some other players I really just don't care about. And yeah, that's about it for this episode 2 of the offseason. Hope you all enjoyed, and goodbye.